made up. Pieces of paper with pictures on it so we don't have to kill each other just to get something to eat. It's not wrong, and it's certainly no different today than it's ever been. 1637, 1797, 1819, 37, 57, 84, 1901, or 7, 29, 1937, 1974, 1987. Jesus, didn't that fuck me up good? 92, 97, 2000, and whatever we want to call this. It's all just the same thing over and over. We can't help ourselves. You and I can't control it or stop it or even slow it. We even ever so slightly alter it. We just react. We make a lot of money if we get it right. We get left by the side of the road if we get it wrong. And there have always been and there always will be the same percentage of winners and losers, happy fucks and sad sacks, fat cats and starving dogs in this world.
It's the truth about money. And this is why Bitcoin is the #1 asset in this world. And thanks to Satoshi Crew or Satoshi, we have an asset that protects us against all of that erosion that we just saw. So whether there are market crashes or not, perhaps buying the dips is the right thing to do with Bitcoin. Buying the pullbacks is the right thing to do with Bitcoin. So if I was you, which I'm not, but I'm myself, and I'm doing this, and that's why this video is not financial advice. I'm just here to share with you the real truth about money and why I am taking the majority of my income, the majority of my wealth, and investing it in Bitcoin at different levels. Now, there's of course multiple strategies, but today I will only be showing you exactly why we need to be fundamentally positioned right now so that you can one day, depending on your age group or your category, one day you can share with your children and your grandchildren that you bought Bitcoin under $100,000 today. Because Bitcoin, my friends, as I have previously shown you in this video over here, the banana zone and the #1 investment, it literally is happening. Bitcoin is turning so bullish right now. And if you have not positioned yourself, my friends, I don't know what you're going to do, okay? Because you are going to miss out on the biggest wealth transfer because the money printers are going to turn on very soon. I have some evidence that tells you we are not just there, we're not there just yet, but we will be there very soon. So welcome back to the Crypto Bliss community. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss channel. And thank you for being here with me today. We know we're close to the banana zone. We know it's time. And I hope you know that this is the #1 investment. So let's not waste another single second going through these things and let's jump straight in. So first of all, you can see here that American representative introduces a strategic Bitcoin and crypto reserve bill in South Carolina. America is embracing Bitcoin. This is huge. It's happening. Whether you like it or not, whether you're invested or not, the only shit thing that I'd like to say to you is that if you're not invested, you're missing out on the pre-entry of Bitcoin from all of these institutions, from all of these companies, from all of these nation states across the world, from all of the small states within the nation states that are buying Bitcoin. And this is a perfect example of that. So you can see here, China just legalized ownership of BTC and crypto. The world's largest market is waking up. Are you ready? Well, my friends, after China banned Bitcoin a number of times already, they have finally legalized it as ownership of, and you can have ownership of your BTC and your crypto. Is that if you watch this video here, I'll leave a pin in the card above for you. This video tells you precisely who is the biggest economy in the world and why they're the biggest economy in the world and why all of the world's money will eventually come into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like a vacuum just sucking it all in. All right, Bitcoin is about to explode. We are literally maybe a few weeks away, but I'm pretty confident that we're close enough to getting us to where we need to be. This is the kind of move that we'll potentially see coming forward for us Make sure you understand, okay, that even though we pump, we can also sit sideways. Even though we pump, we can also dump. Even though we pump, we can dump, and pump. It just is the natural emotional cycle. So could we go from here, shoot through to Michael Saylor's $444,000 target by the end of this year? Or could we hit my $300,000 target for the end of this year? Or could we hit Kathy Wood's price target of 1.5 million by 2030? Well, my friends, if we happen to hit 444 to $750,000 this year, I don't see why we're not going to hit it in the 1.5 million in the next cycle. It's just impossible not to at this point, especially with the liquidity flows coming in. And so during this cycle, you can see here that even though we're going up, okay, what you need to look at is that this beautiful line that we see here, while we're under it and going up, we don't get above the green line into the bullish zone until we actually do. It's just as simple as that. So you can see here that we made a little pump up there and we had the huge COVID crash. We were about to make this bull run. We were about to go absolutely ballistic, but we were held back until this point. Look at where we are. We have not even hit the green here yet, my friends. Do you know what will happen if we surpass this? I believe we'll see something like this. I don't believe we'll see this because honestly, this was heavily manipulated. All right. And even more so, you can see here, what do you see? The fourth signal since Bitcoin ever existed. So right here, boom. This is the liquidity cycle, and that's Bitcoin, right? So liquidity, boom, is coming up. Look at the peak there. Liquidity cycle, boom, hits the peak. Literally, this is one of the most accurate signals you could possibly use. Boom, liquidity cycle at the base. Look at the pump. Look at the top. Liquidity cycles back here, and we're starting to make our move up. Where on earth do you think we're going, my friends? We are literally about to absolutely explode. And so the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement is the key support to hold. As you can see, 38.2, 38.2, 38.2, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38. We're now in the position where we're holding here, okay? And once it breaks through, that is where the bear market starts. We are not there, okay? We are not there. In fact, we're very likely going to create a new green dot here. Bitcoin is still trading above. And you can see here that the simple line, okay, this is a simple SMA, boom, moving along. We literally have had a breakout over the time. Bear market, 2015, breakout, bull market. Bear market, breakout, bull market. Bear market, breakout, signaling support, getting ready for a pump. This is the total crypto market cap. You are the altcoin market cap. You are nowhere near ready for what we're about to see, okay? If you have been selling your altcoins, you're going to lose so much money, okay? And so much financial freedom. Because Bitcoin did a 30x after the 2016 halving. 8x after the 2020 halving. We are literally only 0.2x so far after the 2024 halving. We have a long way to go, my friends. And every single time, Bitcoin's price increases. So the truth is that it just goes up. Even though we have pullbacks, it's continuously going up. When you zoom out, there is no doubt that you can see that it is only going up. And so we're only here right now. We have major in very, very soon. Once again, this truly is just a waiting game, okay? Once we have support, like we had somewhere around here, we have the next move to the upside. Bitcoin is currently getting that support at this zone. Interesting, lower lows and kind of a sideways move here, but that equals very strong support in this resistance. And we're starting to make our way back up on the M2 global money supply. Now, 6 senators are now calling for America to pass the Bitcoin act immediately. Bitcoin wants to buy, America wants to buy Bitcoin. So if you're from America and you agree and you want the American government to buy Bitcoin and hold it in the Treasury Reserve, make some noise for me down in the description of the video, in the comments of the video. Leave your comment. If you're American and want that to happen, leave an American flag down in the comments below. I would love to see what my community says right there. You can see here, we need to be optimistic. I showed you this in yesterday's video. Do not sell your Bitcoin during the shakeout. Don't get shaken out. 444,000 is going to happen sooner than you think. So right now, this is kind of where we're at, okay? Boom, accumulation, pullback. This is where we're going. This was a huge correction from what? 2,600 right back down to like 1,800. That's massive, okay? It's almost a 50% correction. But yet, it doesn't even look like it while we cruise on up beyond the galaxy, beyond this universal realm. And so you absolutely need to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, because even Adam Back, dips exist to transfer Bitcoin from weak hands to stronger hands. I completely agree with that. If you're selling your Bitcoin, you are weak. Your hands are weak, okay? I don't mean trading it in and out. That's okay. That is very different to your long-term strategy. If you're selling in your long strategy Bitcoin, my friends, you are weak and you will become part of the weak. And you will lose your time, your energy, your financial freedom because you do not have and hold this asset. And that is exactly why Senator Loomis plans.
We can easily achieve what was in the Trump executive order by making this neutral in terms of we don't have to expend new taxpayer dollars to buy Bitcoin. There are multiple ideas for garnering the 800,000 Bitcoin that would comprise a $1 million Bitcoin reserve without spending a new dime of taxpayer dollars. Among those are this. We could take our gold certificates, which are currently held at the Federal Reserve on the books at their 1974 value, which is $42 an ounce. Now, most of us know that gold has gone closer to 3,000 an ounce. So if we took those gold certificates, not physical gold, let's keep our physical gold. Let's take the gold certificates, bring them up to current fair market value, and convert them to Bitcoin. Other possibilities that we were just discussing in the back room that are really exciting is the United States has energy producing assets. Let's use those to convert the energy production capabilities of the United States government to producing Bitcoin. That's another way that we can convert our royalties that we usually get in cash into royalties in kind by way of Bitcoin. And there are a myriad of other ideas for fulfilling the goals of President Trump's executive order by creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve without expending a single new dollar from the taxpayers.
Absolutely profound, would you not say? Thank you to Senator Loomis for sharing those incredible details. Now, this is the thing, right? Is that we truly are leagues ahead of where we need to be in this cycle. And I'm just saying that because this cycle is completely different to last cycles. So, my friends, make sure you are using my Bybit link down below. I did say to you that I would buy, and look what I did. I bought once again. So yes, it's not as low as there, but I bought once again because I knew that this was crashing. This is a fake out. This little session here is a fake out. We need to pull back up and get above this Bollinger Band here. If we can get above that Bollinger Band, we're going to follow this route here that I drew out for you yesterday. And by way of doing that, that is undoubtedly going to give us a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder pattern. So, like I said to you in my video here yesterday, I was the first person to call out the potential of that happening and unfolding. But nobody has a genie in a lamp. Well, if you do, let me know. I'd love to get hold of that genie and get my 3 wishes too. But forget that. For now, you can see, like Mr. Raoul Poel said, we're bottoming out here. This is a bottom. This here in itself, look at this bullish divergence. A lower low with a stochastic higher low. That is massive bullish divergence, and hence why we had just a tiny little pump here. But without a doubt, it is being heavily held down right now because the big boys don't want the boat to leave just yet. But it's going to be unstoppable because right now we literally have M2, global M2, liquidity supply coming straight for Bitcoin and crypto assets. And here is more particular evidence that we are creating these higher lows here. Same things busy unfolding. I'm not sure where this total market cap will head because Ethereum just isn't performing at the moment. The whole crypto market is truly reliant on Bitcoin and stable coins at this point. Not only that, we can see that the balance sheet for the Federal Reserve, the total assets, less eliminations for consolidation. This is a one-day chart, and I'd just like to have a squiz here. Let's look at the MACD only in this scenario. The last time we were down here and under, okay, the MACD made this ridiculous move up, straight through. And then all of a sudden we had all of this pump through. Now the same thing's busy happening here. We've got the MACD right at the bottom, okay? We are coming to a point where we are, the balance sheets of the US is drawing down, and that means the market's bleeding. That's why they have been bleeding. So once this starts to stabilize around this area and starts to turn back up, which it will start to soon because M2 money supply is commanding it to do such a thing, okay? And that's where right now you can see at this point we will start to pull back up, and the Federal Reserve may not start to print money yet, but they will start to accumulate assets very, very soon. So once this starts to turn back up, we shall see the total crypto market cap right through the roof, my friend. And so once again, the balance sheet of the US Federal Reserve is sitting down here, and the same scenario applies to where we're at today. We are on the way up, okay? And the MACD is going to give us a surge of volume and liquidity like this. The Federal Reserve will buy trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of assets. From here, at COVID time, it went from 3.68 to, I can't even see there, to 9. Okay, that's nearly a 2x. If it 2x the money supply. Imagine we were to 2x today's money supply. That would take it from $36 trillion in debt to about $72 trillion in debt. My friends, you're not prepared for what we're about to see. And that is exactly why I would love for you to subscribe to the Crypto Bliss channel. And if you are still watching this video, please make sure to show some love by giving the video a thumbs up. It truly helps the algorithm get my video, my content, my channel out to more people that will need to know about this information. So I appreciate you, and I hope you appreciated this content, and we will see you on the next one. Now go out and have an awesome day with your family. See you later.